Hello there. This is a short video, and our topic for this video is conversation maps. So, how do you use conversation map, and when do we use it, and how does it help us? We always talk about emotional intelligence, and the reason we talk about emotions is because emotions has a plays a very big part in our lives, and it is a big driving force. Yes, rational and logic is important. However, emotions actually motivate us to take action, while logic and rationale makes us or allows us to make conclusions, but it is the emotions that actually drives us to take certain actions. So when we talk about emotional intelligence, it's all about being able to understand ourselves emotionally and being able to manage ourselves, followed by being able to read someone else's emotional level, followed by managing their emotions. By using a conversation map, what it does is it allows us to structure our conversation to address the ability to manage other people's emotion. So, for example, if I'm having a conversation, what usually happens is we think in terms of rationale and logic. What do I want to say? Why do I want to say it? And this is going to, if I say this, this is going to convince him or her from a very logical and rational point of view. Nothing wrong with that. However, in order for us to influence someone, emotion plays a big part also. So, how do we manage or how do we influence someone's emotion, and how do you use it to motivate them, either to take action, either to think a certain way, or either to behave in a certain manner? So a conversation map basically starts with first identifying what the situation is, followed by what is the objective. And when we talk about objective, we're not talking about the rationale. We're talking about the emotional objective. How do I want the person to feel as a result of my conversation? Because how the person feels or what emotions I'm able to elicit as a result of my conversation will help me further my objective. So, for example, if I'm trying to have a conversation with someone who's I'm trying to sell something to, yes, I can use rational logic, nothing wrong with that. But in order for me to influence a person to make a decision to buy something from me, then the emotion I've got to think about is motivation. What can I do to motivate the person to buy? So one of the things I can do is I can bring in the feeling of urgency or loss opportunity. So I can say something like this offer, there's an offer for this, but it's a very short offer, only for today only, and I've got only one piece left. So the minute you say that, what happens is they start feeling that, hey, if I don't take the offer now, I might lose out on this discount or this special offer. And so that brings a certain feelings to them. Now, if you say that, yes, there's a discount and this discount is like, it's there all the time, then there's no urgency. So there's no feeling for them to actually take action. So logically, it's good there's a discount, but because there's no specific emotions behind it, they conclude it's a good deal. But it doesn't mean that they'll take action now. In order for me to elicit the action taking by them, and now I move towards not just rational, I move towards emotion. So what kind of emotions do I want to elicit? And urgency and loss opportunity would be the emotion I want to elicit. So my conversation moves towards that. And if I'm able to use my conversation as such to influence them, to get them to feel that they've got to take action now, because if not, they'll lose the opportunity, and there's a sense of urgency, then the chances of them taking action will be much greater. So this is where the conversation map comes in. Its whole purpose is not just to look at something from a rational, logical point of view, which everyone does, but to take it one step further, to look at how can I influence someone, or how can I make someone do something, or how can I change a behavior, a thought, a thinking pattern in someone by managing their emotions. And once you have identified the emotion that you want to elicit in them, then your conversation steers towards that. So if you're talking to someone where you want to elicit emotion of caring, therefore the words, the stories you use are all geared towards that. So a conversation map basically helps you identify the emotions that you want to identify, you want to elicit in someone, and then it helps you develop your script or your conversation towards that purpose. So that's a little short clip on what a conversation map is. In another video, I'll give you more examples and we'll show you how you can use it in various different scenarios. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.